Well done, Jannik. How do you rate today for your first match back on tour?
Yeah, it was a tough match, as we saw, especially the first couple of sets. Could have gone both ways, but I'm very happy how I handled the tough situations, and yeah, that's it. Obviously, happy to win the first match of the season, and then we see what's coming in the next round.
English.
Hi, Jannik. Congratulations. You're only the fourth player to win 15 straight hardcourt matches at Grand Slams after Agassi, Federer and Djokovic. So what is it about the surface at majors that brings the best out of your game, and how does it feel to be on a list with those types of names?
Yeah, it's amazing to be next to these names, but I cannot compare myself with these players. No, they have done so many things, and I'm just trying to make my own little story. So I'm happy about that. But I like hard courts. I like these conditions, and especially when it's not that hot. Like today, it's very nice to play, and so happy how I'm trying to keep going as much as I can.
You said on court afterwards that you were pleased with, you enjoyed the crowd support. Were you nervous coming in at the reception you might receive, given the wider appeal and given the comments by Nick Kyrgios from the local crowd?
Yeah, I was curious to see how it was. It's you never know what's happening. I was happy about the crowd. It was a very nice crowd. There were some for my opponent and some for me. So it was a nice atmosphere, and I was just looking forward to go on court. And this is why I practice for now. Trying to compete in the best possible way.
Jannik, in terms of being defending champion, how are the nerves walking out this time as opposed to first round last year?
Yeah, slightly different, but as I always say, every match is tough to win here. It's nice to be back here. It's a very special place for me, and so many things happened on the court, but also off the court. Beautiful things, and so yeah, it's a nice place to play some tennis. So it was a bit different kind of pressure, but. I enjoyed it.
You're up against Tristan next round, a player you haven't faced before. How do you prepare against someone that you haven't played on tour?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to see. It's for sure different. I would need for sure some time to understand how he plays, and but I try to prepare it in the best possible way. See what I can do, and then we see.
Hi, Jannik, me again. You mentioned in your interview on court that obviously this is your first game of the season, match of the season competitively. Do you think, were you feeling rusty at all in those opening two sets, or was it a case of Nicholas just playing really well and forcing the tie breaks?
No, he was playing really, really well, to be honest, especially serving incredibly good in important moments. Also from the back of the court, he was returning really well, playing aggressive. So I could have also lost the first couple of sets. You never know. But no, how I handled the tough situations on the court, especially the tie breaks, and I had some chance in the first set on 6-5. I missed the second serve return, but this can happen, and a set is gone very, very fast, especially in these conditions. So no, it was okay.
Two more in English.
Jannik, Nicholas just mentioned to a couple of us that he sort of struggled mentally coming into this match because of his own doping history versus yours, and he compared the difference in the sanctions, and he said it was a battle for him to play you. Do you feel some sympathy with knowing his situation, that he had a long ban versus your own situation?
Yeah, I'm very honest with you. I don't know the details of his case, so for me it's difficult to say. Whoever, whatever happened. That what I can say. Passing also this kind of things that, we get treated, in the same way. There's the protocol, and if the protocol has some issues or problem, then it's not my fault. Of course, I'm very sorry for the players who are passing, these kind of things. But I don't know exactly the details what about his case and my case. I know only what happened to me, and I knew what I have to pass, and it's basically still on mine. I have to do some stuff, but at the end of the day, I was always judged that I was innocent, and then the amount I had in my body is less than a billionth of a gram, and it was contamination. I don't know exactly the details what he had.